With strict social distancing policies in place and a tight curfew imposed on the island, the men and women of the Royal St. Lucia Police Force now play a critical role in ensuring that they curtail any in-country transmission spread of COVID-19. Seoul News Force reached out to PWA Vice President Curtis Roberts, who brought across the fears and concerns of those individuals.
It is okay to note that there's certain protective equipment that will protect you. However, given what has been happening now, the resistance of the public and some of the issues that the police has had to deal with, we have a situation where sometimes a closer level of contact has to be made, personal contact has to be made in certain instances, and you would understand that the protective personal equipment is not always of a standard to avoid the additional contact.
Roberts reveals law enforcement on the ground level have raised additional concerns which have since been placed into writing and delivered to Acting Commissioner of Police Milton Daisy. In addition, he says the recent transportation restrictions will also pose a challenge for law enforcement.
We have two problems here. We have one, the availability of public transport, and two, even when it is available, is can we actually practice that social distancing protocol or recommendation that has been made when our officers actually use public transport.
In light of the global health threat, Roberts cautions the public against further burdening frontline workers.
It is very difficult sometimes to police adults for their, or should I say even babysit them for their own personal safety. But we would like to ask the public to heed the advisories that are being given. Stick to the advice that you have been that have been given all along. It is for your own safety. Let us not make it more difficult for our first line officers, for our first responders, be it the police, the medical services, the fire service, whatever the case may be.
Law enforcement has played a critical role thus far in ensuring compliance with social distancing and the imposed curfew. Police officers were seen guarding the Starfish Quarantine Center to deter individuals from absconding. Solange Alfred, HTS News Force.